What's up, guys? Welcome. Sorry, I hit the wrong button there. Hopefully, everybody's doing all right. Appreciate the quick fill, guys. All right, we got a break to get jumping into. I have a fresh case of Cosmic just landed today, so I'm gonna go ahead and crack that one up. There you go, nice clean seal. All right, and here we go. Let's see, let's do it from the bottom so I can just dump them. Hope everyone had a good weekend. My Jags are shocking everybody, me included. We got a shot at the 1 seed, man. Not careful, gonna mess around and let us take it. There we go. Sorry, a little limited space. All right, and I got too many numbers on the screen. I'm not going to ask about which box to take. I just want to show you guys it is a fresh case. I'm just going to grab my number 3, throw that one up there. And the rest of these, I'll grab one to put over here for the lives and put the rest of these off to the side. Space management. All right, and then I can go ahead and put these up here. I got some spots in the live fills already coming down. We'll update that. All right, Nick's grabbing spot 2 in Cosmic. Ben's grabbing 3 in Bowman Chrome Hobby. And Derek's grabbing 8 on Cosmic. Let me get those updated here real quick. So if you're new to the breaks, welcome. Thanks for jumping in. This is the live fills that we're filling here real quick before we get started. This is something I like to offer up at the end of all of the group breaks. It's just a way for us to fill a little extra. I used to get a lot of requests after the break was over for, hey, can we break something else? Does anybody want to split a box? Can we get something else full? We just found it's a lot easier if we fill as we go. So I put these options up from the beginning, and we have the whole length of the video, the whole time we're breaking all this to try to get those closed. The big thing on these guys is you do not need to send any payment until we verify that we were actually able to close that break. If it doesn't close by the time we're done, with the main break, we'll end the stream, no harm, no foul, we tried. Or if we closed one or maybe even multiple rounds, but like maybe we haven't quite closed the other one yet, we'll run whatever we have filled. But when we get to the point where there's nothing left to break, we got lists that are partially filled, couldn't quite get closed, no harm, no foul. We'll end the video. Doesn't hurt, we tried. Don't send a payment, that way I don't have to issue a refund on those. So let's hold off on sending payments until we verify that the round was actually able to go. When it does come time to send payments, I have the payment info pinned here at the bottom of the screen. So that gold 188 at Yahoo, it's a different PayPal address than what we use for the breaks. The rest of it's all the same. The Venmo's the same, the Cash App's the same. You can even send Zelle, same one as the main breaks. We can take friends and family on all those, but our PayPal account that we use for the break spots is a business account. It will only let us take goods and services, so we ask for these live fills that we do those as friends and family, which means we got to give you that different address. So it's that gold 188 that we have pinned. Nick going 4 in each. You got it, bud. Nick. There we go. Got you in 4 on the right side. Now let's grab 4 on left. Do me a favor, just like these guys are doing when you guys go to claim your spots on those, if you want to participate in the live fills, just do me a favor and specify which list it's for. You can either say, Topps or Bowman, Cosmic or Chrome. Don't say Chrome, actually, because they're both Chrome. Topps Cosmic Chrome, Bowman Chrome. So, like, for example, don't say, spot 6 on Chrome, because I don't know which list you mean. Or just like spot 6. Again, I don't know what side you want. Let me know if you want it for Cosmic or if you want it for Bowman. Or you can say left or right, just as long as I can figure it out. Or like Nick did, if you're on both of them, just tell me both. All right, let's see here. Before we start, real quick, for the diamond level, give me a letter between A and J. All right, asking for a letter so I don't get confused with the claim calls for the live fills. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Yeah, if I ask for a number, then I get confused if you're claiming the number or if you're trying to claim a spot. So let's just we'll go letter for the diamond levels. Let you guys pick the multiverse box. Anytime I can, I'll let you guys pick the repacks. Ben grabbing spot 3. Yeah, you've got 3 on the right. Oh, you want box 3 on the right, whatever that is. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Ben 3 on the right. I'm assuming that's what you mean there. Box H. All right. Perfect. Slide those back there out the way. All right. So those live fills. Yeah, no, you're good, bud. You're good. So for the live fills, I got 2 different options here. So you see there on the left side of the screen, I've got Topps Cosmic, $55 a spot, which is the same price we've been holding it at since release day. I think they're like $5.40 on blowout right now. So it's like $1 a spot extra to account for my sorter to sort for me. So $55 a spot. Each spot gets you 3 randomly assigned teams. So it's a 10 spot list. 30 teams in the league, so each spot gets 3 randomly assigned teams. Single box Cosmic, all card ship. That is on the left-hand side. No extra for shipping. It's all built in. Again, just make sure they're friends and family payments. And then on the right side over here, this list 1 through 10, 25 Bowman Chrome Hobby, which is going for $4.25 on blowout. I raised it to $4.30. Added $5 to cover the sort. So $43 per spot. Each spot, again, good for 3 randomly assigned teams. So those are my 2 live fill options, and I've got plenty of those. We can run as many as you guys want to run. We are working out of a sealed case. If you hopped in after I started, the first thing I did once we turned the camera on is I did cut the case. So we've got, that is box number 1 out of a fresh case. We had some loose boxes show up as well, but I advertised it was going to be the fresh case, so we're cracking the case. All right. What else do I got? Shipping. So do me a favor, if I have not shipped you a package before, DM me your address just so I've got it when we need it. The way we do our shipping is I break every day, Monday through Friday. Then I take the weekend off, and then it's a 2-day process to sort everything from the week before. Everything gets sorted and packaged on Monday from the previous week. So today, my sorter came in and has sorted everything from last week's breaks, football and baseball. Live fills, all of it. So it takes them all day, but they sort everything on Monday. They get it all packaged. They're packaging right now. And when I go home tonight, I'll have all those packages with me. It's typically around 100 packages a week. And then while we're lining and breaking tomorrow, my wife will print all the labels for me. So again, it takes all day, but she'll DM you a picture of the tracking from my iPad. So it'll be from me, but that's where we pull the address from our DMs. So DM me the address. She'll pull up our DMs, find your address, type out the label, print it, snap a picture of it, and send it to you while she's in there. And then I'll drop everything off on Wednesday morning. This week, with Wednesday morning being Christmas Eve, if they are, as long as the post office is open Christmas Eve, and I'm pretty sure they are, then I should still be able to go drop off. But that's the only thing. Like, it may get it thrown a little bit off. Everything will be labeled tomorrow and dropped off. If not Wednesday morning, if they're closed, again, I'm not sure off the top of my head. You guys might know, but I think they're open. If they're open, I'll drop them off. If they're closed, then as soon as they reopen, I'll drop them off. But everything from last week, again, being done today. So we'll break all week this week. I will be off Wednesday and Thursday for Christmas Eve and Christmas, but typically it's Monday through Friday. All right. I probably chewed enough time there trying to give everybody a chance to get in here, but let's go ahead and get started. All right. Best of luck, guys. We'll start with the retail. As always, if you're ever late jumping in, just keep in mind, I always start with the appetizers. So we'll go blasters, then we'll go megas, and then we'll go hobbies. Kind of work our way up. One on left, one on right. You got it, Sean. Just like that, guys. Call them out. I'll update them. We'll just keep it moving. As long as I'm not in the middle of a pack, I'll stop what I'm doing to update the list. That way it doesn't get double claimed. That's always frustrating. There we go. All right, let's do it. Bryce Teodosio, Future Stars, Yamamoto, Ray Wave, Brent Rooker, John Kinsey Noel, and Juan Yepes Sepia. Mike Tautman, Jesse Winker, Ray Wave, Alec Burleson, Lars Newbar. Tyler Stevenson, Billy Cook, Francisco Lindor Refractor, Drew Thorpe, and Nolan Gorman Sepia. Emmanuel Clase, Vlad Power Players, Ray Wave, Adolis Garcia, Bryce Terang. Michael, this is still round one. Yeah, still first round. We haven't closed anything yet. Jeremy Pena, Seth Lugo, Lane Thomas, Ray Wave, Jackson Jobe, and then Paul Goldschmidt Sepia. Yeah, we are just getting started. Christian Yelich, Adam Mazur, Griffin Conine Refractor, Kevin Alcantara, and Mason Miller Sepia. Dude, you did well on those, Michael. I didn't want to spoil the surprise, so I didn't want to say anything in the messages, but I figured you'd go back and watch them when you had a chance. But yeah, dude, you did well. Those did you good. Harrison Bader, Kyle Schwarber, Dylan Cruz on a Prism Refractor. We'll take that for the Nats, and Brandon Lau. That's where John Schwartz getting a little base hit. We'll take it. Yeah, the original plan for today was to do a case break of Topps Chrome Update Jumbo. I was going to do a random teams, and Trent and I just kind of got our wires crossed. I don't think he realized that I was going to be putting that up, and I saw that he had already put out the advisement post that he was going to be putting that same exact case up. I was like, I mean, we might have had some interest. I don't know. Maybe it would have gone. But I didn't want to put two cases of the exact same thing up. I was going to do it as a random team break. It was going to come out to $169 a spot, which is, I peeked at his files. It's exactly to the dollar, I think, it was right at what we were going to, what his added up to. So we're on the same page as far as like price, but I was looking at a random team at $169 a spot. So I wasn't sure if that was going to fly. I wasn't sure how well it was going to go, but then when I saw he already had a case of, I was like, I need to pivot. So Brian Reynolds, Matt Strom, All Etch, Julio, Ray Wave, Jace Young, and Caden Dana, Sepia. 3 and 5 on Cosmic. You got it, bud. Rosarina, Angel Martinez, Royce Lewis, Ray Wave, and Kate Povich. So I got Michael in 3 and 5. Michael, so this is a fresh case. That is, I cut the case live at the beginning of the video to pull this box out of. So I have 7 more boxes from this case, but I also had 10 loose boxes show up. So I have a grand total of 18 boxes on hand. I advertised. I didn't know I was going to get the loose today. I knew the case was landing today. When I posted this morning, it was out for delivery. So I thought, okay, I should be okay. But I didn't know I was going to get the loose today. So because I advertised it as fresh case, I went ahead and cut the case. And I did that on camera just to show you guys. But I do have 10 loose boxes as well. So I have 18 total boxes. Jose Siri, Spencer Steer, Ray Wave. How about a Dylan Dingler auto? We'll take the extra. Who got him? Tigers. Detroit was Ben with the bonus hit. Nice. Zach Nito and Sepia, Nick Castellanos. Nothing wrong with extra. Sounds good, man. Yeah, we can do them. We can do as many as you guys want to run. John's grabbing 6 and 9. Yeah, and I think we're going to, wrong, John. I think we're probably going to ship some of those loose boxes over to Trent as well, so we're going to try to get him stocked on some. It's easier with the warehouse being here for everything to come here first. 6 and 9. But yeah, as of right now, I mean, I was just back there. They are there. And all right, so we just closed round 1. Derek's grabbing 7 on Cosmic. Rebecca's good with the random, and last spot left, Rebecca is 10. So 10 is that random. Let's see. I'm gonna clear this list in just a second, and we'll put up round 2. Again, guys, do me a favor when you're sending payments. Just make sure to use that payment info at the bottom of the screen. If it's going PayPal, just note it's a different PayPal where we can take friends and family. If you're sending Venmo, Cash App, even Zelle, the normal ones that you use for the breaks are just fine. But yeah, if it's going PayPal, use that Gold 188. And again, just make sure everything's coming in friends and family. Let's see, Rebecca. Gotcha. All right, I'm going to copy this list. Take a screenshot if you need it, because I'm going to pull that down in just a second. Okay. All right, got it copied, and oops. Come on. There we go. So round 2's up. If anybody wants to kick off round 2, they can. Again, same deal. If it goes, great. If not, no worries. We tried. We'll put up as many rounds as you guys want to fill. Every time we close a round, I'll throw up a blank one. Stick with 3 and 5, Michael. You got it, bud. 3 and 5 for round 2, right? Brent Rooker, Aaron Judge, Fortune 15, Ray Wave, O'Neal Cruz, and Grant Holmes. Perfect, perfect. Got you, bud. 3 and 5 it is. Vlad, Jace Young, Ray Wave, Michael Waka, Josh Bell, and Jackson Jobe Sepia. 2 random on Cosmic in the second. You got Rebecca, Nathaniel Lowe, Michael Waka, Dylan Dingler, Refractor this time, Cameron Meisner, and Max Fried Sepia. Let's see. I'm going to put you down 1 at the bottom. Put you in 9. Sorry, one-handed typing is a little slow. And then we copy, and I'm going to put you in 4. About 4 and 9. There we go. Wilson Contreras, Deshaun Kiersey, Gustavo Campero, Prism Refractor, Miguel Vargas. So blasters, we got 1 auto out of. We'll take the auto. Let's do them. Put those there and there. Again, desk management. All right, our megas. We got 2 blasters down, up for 2 megas. You guys got all your Christmas shopping done yet? I heard we've got our kids stuff finished. I still got to. I'm not able to get my wife's Christmas present until Christmas Eve. I'm not gonna be able to go pick it up until then. So yeah, I'm gonna be one of those people out on Christmas Eve. If Amazon delivers in time, Amazon's good. I wouldn't be too worried about them. USPS, I'd say good luck. UPS, 50-50. Amazon, I feel okay. They got their stuff together. Shane Smith, Dalton Rushing, Paul Skeens, Elorki Rodriguez first, Diego Tornes first, Luis Angel Acuna, Marcelo Mayer, Elian De La Cruz first Bowman Laser, Ramsel Medina first, Kenny Fenelon first, Francisco Lindor, Fernando Tatis, Wyatt Langford, Christian Arguelles first, Yairo Padilla first, Bobby Witt, Sadbiel Delzine, first Laser, Sung Chae Chang, Red Rookie, Luis Pena, Charlie Condon, Junior Caminero, Spencer Schwellenbach, Mike Trout, Yanni Severino first, Will Taylor first. All being shipped. Let's see. We'll sleeve those. Yeah, we'll sleeve all those. And I got a blue. Good luck on the color. Roland Strope, first Mega. Jackson Churio, Ko Ching Hsien, first Mega. Johan De Los Santos, first Mega. And rookie on color match, 109 out of 150 for the Dodgers. That is Derek, with the Roki rookie. We'll take those. I'll sleeve up all the rest. I'm going to actually top load that Co as well. For the Dodgers. Fernando Tatis. Oh, those are both Dodgers. I just realized that. Tatis. Jesus Made. Quinn Matthews. Okay, one of the better pitchers in this set. So, Cardinals going to Sean Gus. There you go, Sean. Quinn Matthews. He was out of the, I say this set, he was actually, I think his first was in Bowman, if I'm not mistaken. Charlie Condon and Yamamoto. Again, 2 extra autos now. Those are bonus, man. I'll take bonus anywhere we can find them. Whatever they want to part with, I'll take on the retail. Quinn Matthews. Cardinals pitcher. That one's going to Sean Gus. One more time. Yeah, I was a little late getting over here. The I think those are out of order. Those are in a weird order. There we go. The house that we're renting here in Portland, Beaverton, they've got a leaky window, and the owners he filed a claim. It's not going to be covered, but he's still having to fix everything. We've had tradesmen out working on the house for the last week, and I can't leave them there by themselves. My kids are out of school right now for winter break, and so just my wife and I are trying to coordinate the schedule, and I could not quite get out of here a little bit faster. So sorry for the slightly late start. I was hoping to start about 20 minutes earlier, but like I said, kind of got tied down at the house. C.J. Abrams, Mason Wynn, Cale Fountain, first Bowman Laser, Cam Schlittler first. We'll top load that one. Cale Fountain first, Sean Burke, Dylan Dingler, Will Warren, Diego Torres first, Elian Pena first Chrome, Royce Lewis, Manny Machado, Matt Olson, Kenny Finnelan first, Elorki Rodriguez first, Acuna, Ramirez, nice, Cam on the laser as well. So, Yankees, James. We'll take a pair of Cams. Yairo Padilla first, Ramsel Medina first, Julio, Zach Wheeler, Yamamoto, Devin Fitzgerald first, and Arjun Amala. We'll take them. I love that they added these lasers to the base packs, because it's always been just straight base. So now you can get lasers and you can get red rookies. Not you can, you do. You get lasers and red rookies in like every other box. All right, and our mega packs. Come on. Jose Anderson first. Drake Baldwin, rookie. There we go. Kendry Martinez first. Another auto. 3 out of 4. Not bad. Luke Adams. Auto going to the Brew Crew. That is John Schwartz. And then Spencer Schwellenbach. So both megas and one of the 2 blasters with autos. Again, no guarantees there. We go 0 for 4, plenty. So I'll take a 3 for 4. Oh, hang on. Every once in a while, man, just get a bad one. Usually when I do, there's a few in a row. Yep. It's always I'll get a little batch. Hold on, let me get to them. That one's not as bad, but all right, should be good from here. There we go. Not like those are expensive or anything. Every brand I use, that still happens. And more color. Got a blue. Acuna. Wilfrey De La Cruz first. Luis Angel Acuna. First Bowman. Johan De Los Santos. And the first Bowman Blue, Jose Anderson. That's not bad. 1 out of 150. So Brewers getting the auto and the parallel here. Again, Brewers, John Schwartz. Two on Cosmic. You got it, Skyler. That is round 2 of Cosmic up on the screen. And it is halfway full. All right. Let's go with update. All right. We have 4 retail, 4 hobbies. Those were the retail. This starts us off on the hobbies. I say 4 hobbies, 3 hobbies, and then the diamond level repack. Which, FYI, we have not hit a headliner yet out of this case. It's still pretty early in the case. We're only 2 boxes into it, but first 2 boxes were not headliners. 6 and 7, you got it, John. Update you here in just 1 second. So 1, 8, and 10. Last 3 left on the Cosmic. Cabrian Hayes, Augustin Ramirez, Tyler Meckel, Willie Castro, Dylan Cruz rookie debut. Is that gold? Gold coming. Carson McCusker, Kevin Alcantara rookie debut. Refractor, Matthew Lugo. Power players, Marcelo Mayer. Prism Refractor, Will Smith. And the gold is the A's. Who's got them? A's, Bobby Payne. Good luck, Bobby. Good luck. Gunnar Hoglund. All right, rookie auto, gold, 31 out of 50. Nice color, right team. Man. I tell you what, we get boxes all the time with 2 autos from one team. That's one I wouldn't mind getting another shot at. Get another A's auto. Hoglund, 31 out of 50, rookie auto. Oh, that's right. Let's see. Hold on. I think we just closed left. I think all 3 of you guys, Rebecca, Sean, and Derek, I think you're okay. Let me see. So, Sean in the 1. We had John in 6 and 7. I'm not doing it. I will not. We had Rebecca in 8. And in 10 was Derek. All right, same deal, guys. Take a screenshot if you need it because I'm going to pull that list down. I'm going to copy and paste it over here in my sheet, and then I'll throw a blank one up. So if you need to keep track of that, again, take the screenshot now because that's coming down in just a few seconds. There you go. Mitch, let me know if you want to kick off round 3. That was the second round. I mean, lately we've been closing like 4 or 5 rounds a stream. It will slow down. I don't know when, but it will definitely slow down. We'll get to the point where we'll start closing like 1 or 2 rounds a stream, but I don't know that we're there yet. So I bet with it being this early, there's a very good chance we could we close another one. Eric Fetty, Chad Patrick, Merrill Kelly, Chase Petty, Edgar Cuero debut, David Morgan, Kumar Rocker debut, Mick Abel, Michael McGreevy debut, King Griffey Jr., Night Terrors, and then Refractor, Johan Duran. And 3 and 5 from Michael Sullivan, kicking us off. Braxton Fulford, Ceddanne Rafaela, Jose Trevino, Colton Gordon, Ha-Seong Kim, debut, Cade Gibson, Chase Dollander, Blade Tidwell, refractor, Night Terrors Acuna, refractor All-Star refractor Stephen Kwan, and Merrill Kelly. That is to 30 on the white. That's the first one of those I've seen. 9 out of 30. Merrill Kelly going to the Rangers. That is Robert Renaud. I kind of like that. Yeah, I kind of wish that was the base cards with the white background instead of the silver. I like that. It's a good looking card. I got you, Michael. That's a nice one. I like that white a lot. That's a really good looking parallel. Surprising because it's so simple. There's no pattern in it. There's no design to it. There's no emojis in the background. Like, it's very, very simple, but that actually is really clean. I like it. Jackson Joe, Ryan Rollison, Jace Young debut, Marcelo Mayer rookie, Jose Iglesias, Ben Williamson, Rafi Devers, Blade Tidwell rookie, Trent Grisham, Fortune 15 Edgar Quero, and refractor Amon Rosario. Thomas Harrington, rookie. Andres Munoz, Jorbit Vivas, rookie. Victor Caratini, Craig Yoho, Jack Dreyer, Mason Miller, Cole Henry, David Bednar, Adele Amador, rookie debut, Prism refractor, and Trent Grisham, base refractor. That is new, Rebecca. Yep, that was not there last year. Andrew grabbing 2 and 7 in Cosmic. Yeah, I don't think that was in Chrome either. I think that's new, like update new. Andrew in 2 and 7. Got you, bud. Camilo Doval, Edgar Quero, Walker Buehler, Dalton Rushing debut, Jock Peterson, Moises Ballesteros, Christian Campbell debut, Alejandro Ozuna, Clay Holmes Prism refractor, Jacob Wilson All-Star, Mason Miller base refractor. Need that Alvarez. We got you. Matt Gorski, Matthew Boyd, Tim Elko, Danny Jansen, Doug Nikhazy, Ryan Johnson, Harrison Bader, Mason Flaherty, Nestor Cortez, Chase Meadrith, Prism refractor, base refractor, David Bednar. Yeah, I think there's going to be a bunch of, I would imagine there's going to be a bunch of those in the new multiverse that's coming out. I'm hearing that this next multiverse batch could be like really, really big, like a large volume batch. So a lot to play with there. The bigger the print run is, the bigger the series run is, the higher ceilings they typically can put in. Rookie debut, Jacob Wilson, Dalton Rushing, Tyler Tolbert, Junior Caminero, Gunnar Hoglund rookie, Mikael Garcia, Matt Svanson, there we go, Tyler Rogers, Paul Skeens All-Star, Power Players, Young-Hoo Lee, Brian Hayes refractor. 4 packs left. 2 of them should be loaded. I'm going to guess here. Oh, I had to stop and get my ticket. Yeah. I know it was late getting in. I had to make a 2-minute detour to make sure you get that Powerball ticket. I told you, we hit it. I'm cracking open that Diamond Icons, giving it out to you guys. Drew Avens, Rhett Lauder, rookie debut. Tell you what I'll do is if I hit the Powerball, I'll just, whatever your teams were in the last break that I did, we'll do that. Carson Palmquist, Chase Meadrith, Max Kepler, Tim Tawa, Pete Crow Armstrong, Jazz Chisholm All-Star, Jackson Joe Purple. That is 225 out of 250, debut. Night Terrors, Juan Soto, Cole Henry refractor. Is it still holding at 1.6 or has it gone up? I was surprised. I know it was only a 2-day turnaround, from Saturday to Monday, but I was surprised that that it only went up from 1.5 to 1.6. Usually when it gets that high, it goes up a little faster, but it also usually have 3 days. Yeah, here in Oregon, the take home after you take the lump sum and then after federal taxes, state taxes, lottery taxes, all the taxes, it's $390. I like to get it exact. There's a really cool site that will tell you like for each state that you're in. Like they do it for Powerball and Mega Millions, and they'll tell you what your cash option would be or what your annuity option would be after applying individual state income taxes and federal. Jonathan Aranda, Shane Smith, William Abreu, Tsung Che Chang, Cal Raleigh, Chandler Simpson, rookie, Garrett McDaniels, refractor, Chase Dollander, Will Smith, all-star, Prism refractor, Rylan Thomas, rookie, and for the Tigers, it is the auto. All right, your Tigers are hitting, Ben. It is Trey Sweeney. Sweeney, 19 out of 150, blue Ray Wave. Rookie ink. We like it. Get to finish that Cosmic set for sure. Couple cases will do that. 6 on Cosmic. You got it, Kurt. Kurt grabbing 6. Yeah, I never do the power play. Yeah, I never do that either. That site is, hang on, I'll show you guys. This one. So, usamega.com. And like it'll show you like by state. So, let me refresh it. Still 1.6. So, it's 1.6 with the cash option 735. And like when you go down to, like I'm in Oregon, so go down to the O's, Oregon. So like the net payout after all the taxes is $390, and then if you took the annuity after 30 years, it would be like $850 after taxes. So I'll take my $390. Thank you. This one. Man, this may be the auto. Connor Thomas, we should have one of these two should have an auto. Eugenio Suarez, Ryan Gusto, Justin Steele, Caleb Durbin, Carlos Santana, Zebby Matthews debut, Nick Pavetta, refractor, Jack Dreyer, power players, Freddie Freeman. The blue, Chris Paddock, another Tiger, another blue Tiger, 5 out of 150. Last one was a blue wave or a blue Ray Wave auto. This one a blue wave non-auto. Chris Paddock to 150. Which means auto in this last one. Just have you break the cases. Keep going until I got the entire set. Set in rares. In rare 10s. I like it, man. Dude, I'm down. Rich grabbing 8. Got you, Rich. Oh, yeah. We're going to celebrate. Agustin Ramirez debut, Denzel Clark, Caleb Durbin, Chase Dollander, John Rave, Adele Amador debut, Clay Holmes, auto's going to be on color, Paxton Schultz, refractor, Fortune 15, Pete Alonso, Prism refractor, Randall Grichuk, and rookie, purple, Nico Cavadas, 157 out of 299, going to the Angels. Angels were John Schwartz. So a Nico auto. All 3 autos were on color. That does not happen very often. All 3 on color, nothing over 299. 299, 150, and 50. Like I said, that's not common. I get three non-numbered way more often than 3 numbered. We'll take that. All right, let's go. I like finishing with Bowman Chrome because I know we're going to finish with autos. So let's do Cosmic. Not much. Rich, what's up, man? How you doing, bud? Hopefully all's well. Ready for the holidays. Still waiting to see those red wrappers. 4 on the left. You got it, Kayla. So 1, 9, and 10. That's round 3 that's up right now. See if this case has the fun stuff at the bottom as well. So far, all the Cosmic I've done, like a lot of the good stuff's towards the bottom. So I can't tell you how often that's happened where we get down to like the last 3 or 4 packs and we get something fun. Gunner, Luis Angel Acuna, Nick Enright rookie, and rookie purple Dustin Harris. 15 out of 150 for the Rangers. They did. Yeah, Ben, they did. They're called lunar boxes. So I know they did the lunar boxes this year. I'm basing the color wrappers off of I can't remember who it was. If it was you, I apologize. I just don't remember. Somebody in the chat told me that they saw one get hit or they saw one opened where they had the red wrappers. And on release day, somebody was telling me that one of the big breakers, I think it was VIP, I could be mistaken, but I think it was VIP, was opening the boxes and putting the packs on the table and then running the auctions for the teams. That way, if they found the red packs, they'd get more for them, which I think is kind of crappy. But Lawrence Butler, Kobe Mayo, Ultraviolet Beam, Jacob Wilson, and Jazz Chisholm. Ben said he loved Bowman Chrome. It's usually a little slower fill, but we got a shot at it. I will say this, I don't think we closed Bowman on the last one, but like I said, guys, it's free to put your name up if it doesn't fill. If it doesn't fill, no harm, no foul. Seiya Suzuki, Justin Henry Malloy, Ellie De La Cruz, and Vinny Pasquantino. Now, if it fills, that's different. Not free anymore, but no charge to get your name up, just a charge to open a box. Cal Raleigh, Cody Bellinger, Christian Walker, and Aurelvis Martinez. Got you, Scott. Francisco Lindor, Kyle Manzardo, Star Clusters, James Wood, and Dylan Cruz. Most of these are the same team this year. If it's a different team, just a heads up, we go left to right or top to bottom. These are all horizontal, so we go left to right, unless it's like numbered or autoed or non-base. Then we'll random it unless somebody has the majority of the card. Chris Sale. If they have 2 out of 3, it's their card. We only have to random if somebody does not have the majority of the card. 9 and 10. All right, just close round 3. I'll put round 4 up here in just a second. Like I said, this is a fresh case, so I got 8 boxes to play with. Okay, Skylar, I got you in 9. Scott, I got you in 10. And take a screenshot of that list if you need it, because I'm going to pull that down here in just a second. Let me just paste this. There's my list. There we go. Copy my blank one. And paste. There we go. All right, round 4 is on the screen. Thomas Sajaci, Mookie Betts, Jackson Merrill, Extraterrestrial, and Carlos Correa. Mike Trout, Nick York, Jackson Jobe, and color is Hunter Green. 3 out of 199. Hunter Green for the Reds. Cincy, that is Eric Cheever. Shota, Drew Thorpe, Brent Rooker, and Jazz Chisholm, Lightspeed. Carlos Narvaez, Byron Buxton, Refractor Vlad, and Dustin Harris. Hoping this is like the rest of them where the fun stuff's at the bottom. Ketel Marte, Roki rookie, Lou Bob, and Jacob Wilson rookie. Still a bunch of packs left. Reese Hines, Bobby Witt, Paul Skeens extraterrestrial, and Paul Skeens base. Need some socks showing up. David Festa, Aaron Nola, Corbin Carroll, Lightspeed, Salvador Perez. Let's see him, man. Still got time to hit. River Ryan, Christian Yelich, Tyler Locklear, Refractor, Luisa Reyes. Although it is getting crunch time here on this one. Come on. Freddie Peralta, Mason Wynn, Colton Cowser, Trace Sweeney. There's a lot of base packs. And, all right, something coming. That might be a planetary. Aaron Shunk, Julio, Ultraviolet Beam, Roki. And I think that is, hold on, rookie for the Sun, Marcelo Mayer. Called for the Sox. Pulled you a planetary. Let's go. Let me drop one for Marcelo. Planetary Pursuit. I tell you what, man, we've pulled a bunch of Suns. We've got, I think this is like the 4th or 5th Sun that we've pulled. I got one Venus, and that's it. They've all been Suns. Asking you shall receive. That's it, man. I have pulled multi-planetaries in the same box before. Not yet on this year, but we pulled them last year, so not necessarily done on this. Mackenzie Gore, Chase Meadrith, Ultraviolet Beam, Brooks Lee, Tarek Skubal. All right, bottom few. Say, can I ask for a Kurtz then? Call them shots, man. Spencer Strider, Sugano, Aaron Judge, Stars in the Night. Nice one. We'll take it. I'm going to drop one for that, too. I just know it's not a monster, but that's a nice pull. And then a Nucleus, Corbin Burns. Yeah, these feel like they're, I don't know, maybe 2 a case ish. I feel like we get one of these every like 4 boxes, three or 4 boxes. I have to check official odds. Bryce Harper, Teoscar Hernandez, getting the Star Fractor too. Max Scherzer, Trey Turner to 5 for the Phils. Let's go. One out of 5. Phils, Mitchell Groff. Nice hit, Mitch. Trey Turner. Dude, we'll take that. Tell you what, man, we got everything but the auto here. Last couple of packs. Planetary, Stars in the Night, and Star Fractor. Only thing missing is a Nova and an auto. Different breaker, open a box that had special packs, had a few. Yeah, so Randy, those are the lunar boxes. Yeah, last year they made 100 of those. I got one on release day. The very first live field that we did on release day last year, we got a lunar box. Every pack was red, and inside every pack, every single pack had one card numbered to 10. And we got an auto that box, and the auto was numbered to 10. So, yeah, I'd love to pull another one, man. Nolan Arenado, Matt Shaw, Lightspeed, Ellie, and Vlad. Rebecca calling for Alvarez. I'd take a good Yordan. Mick Abel, Chandler Simpson, rookie, Fernando Tatis, and Stephen Kwan. Like I said, I don't know what it is about these boxes, man. The bottom, the bottom half of the boxes, the bottom quarter of the box is where all the fun stuff's at. Not all the time, but a lot of time. Yeah, what'll happen is when you open up the box looks the same. Like there's no difference looking at the box, but when you cut it open, all the packs where you see gray, like where you see like the lunar surface, they're red. At least that's how it was last year. Or it might have been the background that was red. Now that I think about it, I can't remember. It's the packs. I think the background of the packs last year were black, and the red boxes were red on the lunars. But yeah, those are fun. Yeah, Ben got our to 10 out of that one. So we got an Ellie De La Cruz to 10 red. And yeah, Ben pulled that one. Trey Turner makes me think I could slide because he just makes it look so smooth. 3 and 5 on Cosmic. I don't think anybody can make it look that smooth for me. Let's see. Michael Sullivan, 3 and 5. Poking around here with one hand. Yeah, Cosmic's been. I know we've had some live fill rounds, Rebecca, where I know you finished with not a whole lot to show for them. So you're definitely due. I mean, I'm due for a couple of you guys, but Rebecca's definitely due for a good hit out of the Cosmic live fills, especially. It ain't for lack of trying. That's for sure. All right, Jackson Holiday, UC Kikuchi, Devin Fitzgerald first, Cale Fountain first. Cam Schlittler first. We'll top load that one for the Yanks. Another one. Alien Pena first. Another top load. All right. Looks like we're getting an auto here. It came to the league. Connor Griffin. And let's see. Another base. A Rosarina. Auto's on color. It's either green or blue. It's blue. The green is Noah Cameron. 24 out of 99 for the Royals. Greg Lucas. Blue Reptilian. First Bowman auto. Michael Corritt. 105 out of 150 Rays. Jim Farley taking the color. Anybody going to do something fun for Christmas? I mean, outside, like, any trips or anything like that? Anybody do, like, doing a ski trip or flying cross country, going to Hawaii, anything fun? We're staying local. There's a little piece of fuzz in there I want to get out. There's Cameron. Going to Alabama. Alabama inland or Alabama coast? I never got down to the coast while I was in Tennessee. We went to Alabama a bunch. There's different reasons, Huntsville, Mobile, Birmingham. Never really went down to the coast, other than like driving through to go to Destin or Panama City. That was about it. Dothan, Alabama. Where have I heard that from? Dothan. Is there a Dothan, Georgia? Because if you had to ask me, I would have guessed that was in Georgia. Sounds good, Michael. We can do that, bud. For sure. Logan Henderson, Tsung Che Chang, Zach Veen, Refractor. Harold Rivas first. Let's leave that one up. Heinz Brito first. J.J. Weatherholt and Arjun Namala. Melt Masters, Drake Baldwin. Shohei Ohtani, Meteoric Rise. Zach Veen, by the way, was a red rookie. I can't remember if I said that. Shitaro Mori, there we go. All right, A's warming up. 487 out of 499. We'll take the Refractor. It's more like it. It's hard when you're LSU. I can see that. I tell you what, that is one of the very noticeable cultural differences being in Portland versus being in Tennessee is the lack of a whole lot of care for college football. Honestly, they're not really, like, I don't know, sports just definitely not as big here as they were in Tennessee, but like specifically college football. I mean, don't get me wrong, everyone's an Oregon fan, but that's the problem. Everyone's an Oregon fan. Kevin Alcantara, Jacob Wilson, Jacob DeGrom, Nieves Izaguirre first. Kevin Alvarez first. Kendry Martinez first. Dejean Macares first. Adios, Nick Kurtz. Rookie insert. Hayden Birdsong, red rookie. And Juan Tomas, 45 out of 250. Yeah, I think they would argue against that. I think they would, like, if I had like someone, from Portland here with me, I think they'd be like, no, we're sports fans. No, you're not. It's not the same. It's really not the same. It's not a religion here. You don't have people here that you don't like because they support the wrong team. And, like, we had that. There's Kurtz. I like the Adios, too. Adios is a good-looking set. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Honestly, I like several of the inserts out of Chrome. Paul Skeens, Cody Bellinger, Sandy Alcantara. Of course, the GPK is the one I really like. I'd like to see more of. Diego Tornes first. Elorki Rodriguez first. I've seen both of those a lot this break. Kenny Fenelon first. Ramsel Medina first. Another Adios, Vlad. Unnumbered Co. We'll take it. Coaching Sien for the Dodgers. Their chaser in this set. And then Hiverson Lopez. 245 out of 250. First Bowman for the Guardians. Not a bad one there for Cleveland. That's who you want to see. Nothing better than SEC football, dude. Yeah, I can't argue that at all. Dude, I want to argue with you, Job, but there is one right there. I mean, it is right there. When like one of the other breakers comes and stays, like the hotel, like it's close enough that you can walk to the warehouse, and you walk right by one. Marcelo Mayer, Shane Smith, Dalton Rushing, Edgar Cuero, red rookie, Yairo Padilla first, Christian Arguelles first, Charlie Condon, Luis Pena, Arjun Namala, Melt Mashers, Max Volume, Quinn Matthews. Should have an auto in this last one. Don't go anywhere just yet. We still have that diamond level as well coming up, so hang tight. All right. Last pack, though. Yeah, no, Job, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I've gotten less into college football lately, but it's just because I don't have time. Like I'm gone all day, Monday through Friday. I can't spend all day Saturday and all day Sunday watching football. My wife and kids will give me one of those days, but I can't take both. And I've always liked pro better. But that being said, if you're in if you're in an environment where like you've got a lot of friends, like when I was in college and it's like, you've got roommates and there's always, there's people over and like you're very, very social, dude. Yeah. College football is king like that. I was way bigger college fan when I was in college and like of that age. Fernando Tatis, Wyatt Langford, Luis Angel Acuna, Will Taylor first, Yanni Severino first, Zach Cole first, Andrew Salas first. It came to the league, Charlie Condon. Cam Smith, there we go. Nice. Strohs, is that Rebecca? It is. Rebecca with the Cam auto. To 99, 47 out of 99. Cam Smith, Melt Mashers auto. One more, Añelo Marquez, 86 out of 99. Green Reptilian. There you go, Angels. Angels, we said that was John Schwartz. We'll take the Cam. There we go. It's more like it. Yeah, Melt Masters auto. Cam Smith, 47 out of 99. Nice hit. We'll take that. Again, both autos numbered. I mean, I guess technically not on color, but it is to 99, so I'm going to call it that. Yeah, all of these scheduled autos, all numbered. Merry Christmas to me. Like I said, not done yet. Do me a favor, guys. If you haven't already done so, this is mostly for my new folks, for everybody, but you guys have heard it. New folks maybe haven't. it is becoming increasingly difficult to reach you guys with the constant fight with the Facebook algorithm. I get people reach out to me all the time asking for, like, why is no one seeing my posts? I'm like, dude, you figure that out. You let me know. So we try to take matters into our own hands a little bit. If you look down here at the bottom, if you text the word baseball to this number, 833-448-0185, I send a text message out about 15 minutes before every break that I post, just letting you guys know what's about to drop. Hey guys, I'm about to post on Facebook. Here's the picture. Here's the box breakdown. Here's all the team pricing and the exact time that I'm going to post the break. And so that way you can get in there and get your teams quick. We usually get a handful of teams come down very, very quickly. So if there's a team you really want to make sure that you get in there, get them fast, text baseball to that number. You can opt out anytime. All right. Best of luck, guys. 5 on Bowman Chrome. Sounds good, Rick. I got you, bud. Here, right side. Spot 5 going to Rick. Yeah, we'll have some more time to keep working on filling Bowman Chrome too. We can keep filling spots while we're running the Cosmics. Should beat me to him. Now I'm pissed. Rebecca got him quick. Fast on the trigger today. Best of luck, guys. Like I said, I don't think we've hit a headliner yet out of this case. We're only a couple boxes in, so let's headline hunt. Come on. All right, this one's a slab. You like slabs. Slabs are good. Come on. Not at all. Not happening. All right, I got a dime. Langford, PSA 10, rookie auto. Let's go. Rangers, where are we at? Who got him? Robert Renaud. 24 Topps Chrome update. That is Wyatt Langford on the Aqua. That's numbered 71 out of 199. PSA 10. PSA 10. Gem Mint. Nice. Good hit, bud. It's not a headliner though. Still have not hit a headliner yet out of this case. So we are a quarter of the way through it. It's a 12-box case. I'm 9 boxes in. I'm 3 boxes in. I've got 9 boxes left in that 12-box case. So if you're in any of the live fills, stick around. I'm not going to end the video. We're just going to keep on rolling. So hang tight. Let me do the recap here real quick. If you are in here for the live fills, let me read you guys off what I have. That is round 4 that you see on the screen, I do believe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I got 3 closed, and then round 4 is on the screen. So here's what I got. Listen for your name and just count how many times I say it. I'll tell you guys what I've got. So round 1, I've got Sean Gus in the 1 spot, Nick Stager in 2, Michael Sullivan's in 3, Nick Bahans in 4, Michael Sullivan's in 5, John Spurbeck's in 6, Derek Marquez is in 7 and 8. John Spurbeck is in 9, Rebecca's in 10. Round 2, Sean Gus is in 1, Skylar Dugan's in 2, Michael Sullivan's in 3, Rebecca's in 4, Michael Sullivan 5, John Schwartz in 6 and 7, Rebecca's in 8 and 9, Derek Marquez is in 10. And then in round 3, I've got Sean Gus in spot 1, Andrew Kersey's in spot 2, Michael Sullivan's in 3, Kayla Gray's in 4, Michael Sullivan's in 5, Kurt McHenry in 6, Andrew Kersey in 7, Rich Tribu's in 8, Skylar Dugan's in 9, Scott Dorman's in 10. That's my first 3 rounds that are closed. So if you guys want to go ahead and send over for those 3, we can go ahead and get those 3 all caught up. I'm going to check payments here in just a second. We're going to stay live. I'm not ending the video. We're just going to keep on rolling. I'm going to run through this recap of everything that we hit during the break while you guys get those payments in, and then I'll check payments right after. So from the break, we had Aniello Marquez, first Bowman, green reptilian to 99. Ko Ching Sen, first Bowman diamond, mini diamond, sorry. Iverson Lopez, first Bowman purple to 250. Nick Kurtz, adios rookie. Kevin Alvarez, first chrome. Juan Tomas to 250, first Bowman purple shimmer. Shotaro Mori, first Bowman refractor to 499. Cam Schlittler, first Bowman chrome. Elian Pena, first chrome. Noah Cameron, green to 99. Trey Turner, red star fractor to 5. Nice one. Aaron Judge, Stars in the Night. Marcelo Mayer, Sun, Planetary Pursuit. Hunter Green to 199. Dustin Harris to 150. Chris Paddock to 150. Jackson Jobe to 250. Merrill Kelly to 30 on that white. Still nasty. Jose Anderson, first Bowman, blue mega to 150. Drake Baldwin, rookie mega. Cam Schlittler with another chrome. Elian Pena, first Bowman chrome. Cam Schlittler with a first Bowman laser. Ko Ching Sien, first Bowman mega. Roki Sasaki, blue mega to 150. And then Dylan Cruz on a prism rookie. The hits. Cam Smith, Melt Mashers auto to 99. Michael Corritt, first Bowman blue reptilian auto to 150. Nico Cavadas, purple speckled auto to 299. Trey Sweeney, blue Ray Wave auto to 150. Gunnar Hoglund, rookie auto gold to 50 for the A's. Luke Adams, mega auto. Quinn Matthews, mega auto. Dylan Dingler, rookie auto, base auto. All three of those were bonus out of the retail. And then Wyatt Langford to 199. Aqua Wave, PSA 10 rookie auto from 24 Topps Chrome update. And that, boys and girls, is the break. All right. Let's see. 2 and 7 to Bobby. Sounds good. Let's get him in, bud. I bet you it does. I bet it goes. All right, Bobby, I got you in 2 and 7. Bobby, I wish that gold auto had been the Kurtz, man. I got excited when I saw the gold A's. I promise I will not slow roll you guys if I know you don't have it. If I'm slow rolling, it's because I either know you have it or I don't know. I will not slow roll you if I know it's not there. Rebecca says, take a random in 4 Cosmic. Absolutely, we can do that too. So Rebecca, here, I'll throw you in. So you're right in the middle here. Put you in 6. There we go. So we are halfway closed. Like I said, I bet that goes. Somebody give me a number between 1 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you're trying to call a spot number, tell me 7 on Cosmic or 6 on Cosmic. 7's taken, but 1 on Cosmic, 4 on Cosmic, 8 on Cosmic. That way I know you're claiming a spot and not just picking the box. 1. 1 it is. First comment I got. 1 right up top. All right. Let me, real quick, I'm going to hop out of the chat for a second. I'm still here. I'm not going to look down at the typing for just a minute. Let me check payments. Just takes me a couple minutes. This first one's always the longest one because I'm going to do all 3 rounds at once here. Okay. John Schwartz, I got you with a pair. Michael Sullivan, I've got all of yours, including this current round. Okay. Let's see, Kayla, I've got yours. Scott Dorman, I've got yours. Rich, I've got yours. Kurt McHenry. Thank you, sir. Okay, Andrew Kersey, I've got yours. John Spurbeck, I've got yours. I've got your 2. Andrew's 2 as well. Let's see, John for 1. And John for 2. There we go. And then Sean Gus, I've got you for 3. So there's 1. There's 2. And there is 3. Let's see, Nick Bahan, I've got you for 1. Nick Stager, I've got you for 1. Derek Marquez, I've got you for 3. Okay, Kurt McHenry, I've got you for another 1. I'm guessing that's the next round. I'll catch up in a second here. Let me go over here and refresh this one. Okay, Rebecca, I've got you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looks like. Let me see. There's 1 in round 1. Round 1's good to go. There's 1, 2, and 3 in round 2 for Rebecca. And then I got 1 more here. Did we close? Is that why? Let's see. Hold on a second. Yeah, we might have. Hold on. Bear with me here 1 second, real quick. Let me hop back in the chat here for 1 second to update some spots here. So I've got, it looks like Sean's 1 claim was for the box. And then I've got, after that, I've got Kurt in spot 8. Almost there, guys. 1, almost there. All right, Kurt in spot 8. I've got Sean in spot 1. Did that as a separate claim after. 1 Cosmic, Sean in spot 1, and then Andrew in 9. Okay, and that just leaves 10 and 4. 10-4. All right. So Rebecca and Kurt, I got your all's payments for round 4. I just kind of noted them off to the side, and Michael Sullivan's as well. So the round over here that's on the screen, I do have you guys for those 2 as well. So you guys are Kurt, Rebecca, Michael Sullivan. Y'all have already paid up for those rounds for round 4, for 1 through 4. All right. Let's see, who else was I missing? Oh, here, let me look over here real quick. I got a few other places I can potentially receive these payments on, so let me just look real fast. Okay, none there. Just double check Zelle. Okay. All right, let me refresh these one more time, and then I'll let you guys know who I'm missing. Bobby said just sent mine. Okay, yep, I see yours there, Bobby. So here, let me go ahead and jot that down too. Got you, bud. Let's see. Okay, I am just missing, I think, Skylar Dugan. If you're here, bud, I've got you for 2 spots. I've got you for round 1. We're good, but Skylar, you've got 1 spot in round 2, and you've got 1 spot in round 3, and that's it for 1 through 3. I'll be caught up from there. So first 3 rounds are paid up. Just need yours in, bud. And if you sent, let me know. There, like I said, there's like 9 different places I can look. I'm not seeing it anywhere, but I've overlooked them before. So just correct me if you already sent it. Let me know where you sent it, and I'll go verify it. But I don't see it here. And here, let me tag him real quick and let him know we're full. Is that the same one? It is. So Ty Skylar, all full on the. Okay. All right. Just sent his DM and tagged, so we should be good. From those 2, if you don't get a response, okay, cool, sounds good, bud. Yeah, I'll keep you on standby for that. Let's see it. Let's give him a chance. Like I said, 1 is good. We'll go ahead and run round 1, and if I don't have anything from him by the time round 1 is done, they can be yours. All right. Let's get the random pulled up here. There we go. Random. And let me just copy. Sorry for the silence, guys. Almost done. Just a bunch of copy pasting. I'm setting up all 4 rounds at once. That way I'm not slowing you guys down between them. Get this over with one time and be done. There we go. Normally I try to do that before we go live, but I was trying to get up as fast as I could. 25 Cosmic 1 box triple. Okay, looks good. And then here are the lists. There's round 1. And all right, let's bring this on screen. There we go. All right. So this is round 1, guys. We already got the box picked out, so let's get you guys some teams. I got Sean Gus in spot 1, Nick Stagers in 2, Michael Sullivan's 3, Nick Mahan's in 4, Michael Sullivan's in 5, John Spurbeck is in 6, Derek Marquez 7 and 8, John Spurbeck in 9, Rebecca Patterson in spot 10. There's my list. And then 2025 Topps Cosmic Chrome 1 box triple random live fill number 1 for today, December 22nd. 5 times on that randomizer. There's 30 teams on the list. Diamondbacks down to the Nats. As always, guys, 5 times on that randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, that 5th and final random, that's the one that we're going to stick with. I'll copy and paste that randomized list. I'll drop it next to your names, and then I'm going to move the columns over so that if you're in spot 5, you'll get all the 5s, 5, 15, 25. Spot 6 gets the 6s, 6, 16, 26, so on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's done now, we'll go ahead and get started on the break. So best of luck. 5 spins. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin, 5. I got Rangers to Yankees. Copying. Pasting. There we go. All right. So, Sean, I've got you with the Rangers, Rockies, and White Sox. Nick Stager with the Red Sox, Astros, and Padres. Michael Sullivan with the Royals, A's, and O's. Nick Bahan, Guardians, Blue Jays, and Mets. Michael Sullivan, Twins, Dodgers, and Rays. Dude, you did it again. John Spurbeck, Cubs, Mariners, and Nats. Derek Marquez, Cardinals, Phillies, and Giants, as well as Diamondbacks, Pirates, and Marlins. John Spurbeck, Angels, Reds, and Brewers. And then Rebecca with the Braves, Tigers, and Yankees. Good set there at the bottom. Like I said, any trades, let's let them fly. Here, real quick, while you guys are doing that, let me check football real fast. Hang on, I've got it. It's going to flash on that screen, but I'll pull it over. Get it out of y'all's way. There we go. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Derek says, I'll trade for the Dodgers. Derek's got some trade bait. So those are his 6. Dodgers, Michael Sullivan. I'm not sure if Michael's in here. I think he said he had to jump out. So he might not be in here live with us. He did go ahead and send. He went ahead and sent for the next round too. But yeah, he may not be in here to respond to you, bud. Guards, Blue Jays, and Mets are on the board. They're all available for trade. I was letting the football guys know that the main break was done, that we're working on live fills now. For football, if anyone's interested, I have 2 teams left in the football break, the Raiders and the Packers, last 2 teams. Raiders are 59, Packers are 39. The break it's simple. It's 3 boxes of Rookies and Stars, which just came out on Friday. I haven't got a chance to break into it yet. This is my first chance. But yeah, Rookies and Stars, new release, 3 boxes. Each box is 2 autos, 2 relics. So it's 12 hits in those. So 6 autos, 6 relics between the 3. And they're both 2025, or they're 2025 boxes. And then Rare just released Multiverse Series 2 for football. I think that's probably going to be their last Multiverse product of the year. But that's a fresh release. That just hit the shelves. And I've got 2 of those in the break. So it's 5-box break, 3 Rookies and Stars, 2 Multiverse. So 5-boxer. Again, Raiders are at 59, Packers are at 39. If anybody's interested. I'll drop the link if you guys want to. Just let me know. Matter of fact, here, I'll drop the link anyway. There we go. That's the link to football if anybody's interested. Pull some nasty skeins. There we go. Rebecca, Nick's offering. If you want to trade any of his teams for the Braves, all good. Okay, cool. Let's run it. Yeah, you got the Braves. Nick has Guardians, Jays, and Mets. So if you're interested in any of those for the Braves, let me know. But if not, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the packs. So take a screenshot if you guys need it. I'm about to pull this list off the screen. So here, let me just, there's no sense. Let me just print this real quick. Sorry, this is what I'm doing. There. Figured no point making you just stare at my mug. I'll give you guys a second. All right, here we go. Good luck, guys. Best o' luck. All right, second box out of the case. No autos yet. No red box. Anybody know if the number's the same as last year? Last year it was 100 boxes that they made. And I mean, they put that like on the web page for Cosmic, like on Topps' page. All right, good luck, guys. Here we go. Bryce Harper, Teoscar Hernandez, Nolan Arenado, and Connor Norby. Again, there's going to be a bunch of base packs, so keep that in mind. Spencer Strider, Mick Abel, Dylan Dingler rookie, and the color is Mike Trout. 149 out of 150. Angels, John Spurbeck in the 9 with the Trout. So, Nick, most of what I've seen so far has been 2 autos per case. So, we did, we did a case on release day, and we had 2 autos out of that case. That night, I went over to the card shop to pick up some boxes for the next day because they weren't going to get here in time, the next batch. Got an orange. And I asked the shop the same question. He said in the 2 cases that he had done, that he had seen, he got word back from the breakers he sold those to that they were 2 autos as well. So I think a lot of these have had 2 autos in the cases. It's supposed to be 4. The checklist says 4. I don't know if it still does, but it definitely did. And then we've been doing loose boxes after that. So this is my first fresh case that we've jumped into since the release day case. Matt Shaw, O'Neal Cruz, Star Clusters, Cubbies, Kyle Tucker, Pete Crow Armstrong, the orange rookie auto, Jace Young, Tigers, 19 out of 25. Let's get one for the color. Jace Young, orange Ray Wave, rookie auto to 25. 19 out of 25. And Tigers were, where's Detroit? Where's Detroit? I know one of y'all got them. There they are. Rebecca in the 10. Finally hitting. There we go. Jace Young, orange Ray Wave auto to 25. We'll take that. We have seen a lot of Tigers tonight. You're right. You're absolutely right. 3 Lunars out of 200. I'll be honest, I'm surprised you've seen that many. That's a lot. Because like I said, last year they made 100 total in existence. And I mean, chances are some of those probably haven't even been pulled yet. I mean, you got places like Blowout, still sitting on cases. Cal Raleigh, Cody Bellinger, Christian Walker, and Logan Webb. Because, yeah, if it was 3 in 200, that'd be like 1 in 66 roughly. And that'd be like 1 in 8 cases roughly. So it's not a bad rate. That's another orange. Chandler Simpson, rookie. Fernando Tatis. Star clusters for the Padres. Tatis, Machado, and Merrill. Second orange. What do we got? Dansby Swanson. 2 out of 25. Let's go. More orange. Let's keep it going. I'm gonna keep dropping them when we keep getting color like that. Oranges and reds are gonna get them. John Spurbeck. Dansby Swanson, Orange Ray Wave, 2 out of 25. Getting a response from Skyler. Yes, sir. You're good to send. We're breaking round 1 now. You're in 2, and it's hard to do one-handed. 2 and 3. All right. And color. Mark Vientos, Dalton Rushing, Justin Verlander. Had to sweat this one into some color. Luis Castillo, 192 out of 199. And Seattle was John in the 6. Luis Castillo. All right, I haven't checked it yet, but I saw he just texted me. Skylar did saying he sent. So, Bobby, appreciate the backup on that one. Looks like it went through, though. Jorbit Vivas, Wilyer Abreu, Lightspeed, Trey Turner, and Wyatt Langford. So, going to have to hit you on your spots. Francisco Lindor, Corey Seager, Corbin Carroll, E.T., and Nucleus Spencer Schwellenbach. 1 per box on these nuclei. Kyle Manzardo, Mike Trout, Julio Refractor, Cam Smith, rookie. Dansby Swanson, Alejandro Ozuna, Sandy Alcantara, and Max Muncy. Tell you what, the front half of this one was good. What's the back half going to look like? Nick York, Shota, Lightspeed, Lou Brock, Francisco Alvarez. Drew Thorpe, Ketel Marte, rookie, Moises Ballesteros. Will Wagner, Zach Neto, rookie E.T., Jason Dominguez. Come on. Lou Bob, Reese Hines, Ultraviolet Beam, Jackson Merrill, and then Jackson Holiday. Jackson. Zach DeZenzo, Chris Bryant, Will Warren, Refractor, Chase Petty. Spencer Schwellenbach, Ozzie Albies, Ultraviolet Beam, Jackson Holiday, and C.J. Abrams. All right, bottom 4. Come on. Give me another box with a bunch of heat at the bottom. Looks like we're going to get our Stella. Bobby Witt, River Ryan, Rhett Lauder, Stella Nova, Paul Skeens, there we go. I want to drop one for Skeens. Who had him? It's supposed to be shorter than it really is. Derek Marquez in the 8 spot with Skeens. Yeah, they're listed as case hits. They're not. We've been getting like 3 or 4 of these in a case. I feel like we get one about every other box. At least the cases we've had. I don't know. Maybe we had some weird cases where they loaded them up. Now, the Supernova, different story. But that is a Skeens. If you're going to get one on Paul. Tons of Cubs in this box. Loving it. As we pull out another Cub. Kevin Alcantara, Corbin Burns, Ozzie Albies, Nucleus, and Zach Veen. Another Nucleus. 10 for Mitch. So just spot 4 left. Christian Yelich, Aaron Schunk, Bryce Harper, E.T., and Kyle Tucker. So 10 to Mitch. Four, 2 to close it. You got it, bud. Closed it is. Oops. All right, that is round 4. I'm going to copy and paste that over here, and then I will go ahead and put up round 5. See what happens. I don't want to cut nobody off, so if we got them, let's run them. There we go. And like I said, if you need a screenshot of that list that's up there now, take it, because I'm about to pull that down, replace it with a blank list for round 5. There we go. All right. Round 4's up. Out for the night. Take off the Bowman. Got you, Nick. Appreciate the heads up on that. I appreciate you trying to get it going, man. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. All right. Dylan Cruz, rookie. Pete Alonso. Lightspeed Dylan Cruz. Aaron Judge. Let's leave both of those. All right, so recap. It's not a bad little box there. So we had a Dylan Cruz base rookie, but then we had Luis Castillo to 199, Mike Trout to 150, Stella Nova, Paul Skeens, Dansby Swanson, Orange Ray Wave to 25, and Jace Young, Orange Ray Wave Auto to 25. So a pair of orange there in that one. All right, that is round 1. Somebody give me a number between, what I got, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Between 1 and 6 for round 2's box. Which one you guys like? And while y'all are doing that here, let me check payments here real quick for round 4. Several were already in. Let's see, I know Kurt, yours was already there. Cross yours off. Rebecca, yours was already, you already made yours for round 4, so let me get yours crossed off. Michael Sullivan sent his for round 4. Bobby Payne sent for round 4. Sorry, I'm out of the chat for just a second. Okay, Andrew Kersey, I see yours. Okay, Sean, I've got yours. See, I got Skylar's for rounds 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 are all caught up. We're good to go on those. Okay, and then I think the only thing I've got left is Mitch, you're 2 for round 4, and then round 4 is going to be paid up. And Rebecca's picking box number 4. So 1, 2, 3. There's box 4. All right, let's go ahead and get rolling for round 2. Bringing this on screen. There we go. All right, Sean, Gus, I've got you in spot number 1. Skylar Dugan's in 2. Michael Sullivan's in 3. Rebecca's in 4. Michael's in 5. John Schwartz 6 and 7. Rebecca's 8 and 9. Derek Marquez in 10. And then here is the random. Here's round 2. 2025 Topps Cosmic Chrome 1 box triple random live fill number 2 for today, 12/22. 5 times on the randomizer. Diamondbacks down to the Nats 30 times. Best of luck, guys. Just like last time, we'll randomize it 5 times. 5th and final random is one we're sticking with. If you're in spot 5, you get the 5s. 5, 15, 25. 7 gets the 7s. 7, 17, 27. So on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after the buy, sell, and trade teams. Once that chat's died down, we'll get started. Good luck. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pods to O's. Copy in. Pasting. Moving. And zooming. There we go. All right, Sean, Padres, Jays, and Cardinals. Skylar with the Rays, Stros, and Marlins. Michael Sullivan, Reds, Diamondbacks, and Braves. Rebecca with the A's, Red Sox, and Cubs. Good set. Michael Sullivan with the Tigers, Guardians, and Mariners. John Schwartz, Giants, Phillies, Rockies, Mets, Yankees, and Dodgers. Good one in that 7. Rebecca with the Brewers, Rangers, and White Sox. Also Pirates, Twins, and Nats. Good line. Derek Marquez with the Royals, Angels, and O's. Sorry, guys. I was switching tabs, and I don't know why it does that. Let's see. Rebecca, I'm just now seeing your comment over in football. That's what I was switching over for. Perfect. All right, Raiders and Packers. I'm just going to update the football list here real quick so they don't get double claimed. Okay. All right, not seeing any action in the chat, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, good luck, guys. Here we go. Not yet, not yet, not yet. We got to hit first. All right, this is round number 2. All right, good luck, guys. Here we go. Christian Walker, Francisco Lindor, Ben Rice, rookie, 137 out of 199, and Tarek Skubal. Ben Rice going to the Yankees. That is John Schwartz in the 7. Rice, rookie. Mark Vientos, Dalton Rushing, Jorbit Vivas, Julio. Kyle Manzardo. Bobby Barrels on some gold. 22 out of 50. Rookie going to the Nats. Rebecca with the Robert Hassel. Star clusters. Now this one is... Oh, that's all Yankees. Nice. Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, and Aaron Judge in that star clusters for the Yanks. Tomoyuki Sugano, rookie. And Hassel was one we were chasing back in 2020 Bowman draft. Speaking of which, anybody get out on the product drop today from Topps? Get some drafts. William Abreu, Dansby Swanson, Star Clusters, Francisco Lindor, and Juan Soto, and then Max Scherzer. I went ahead and picked up some boxes. We all did. Like Jetbreakers got some boxes on pre-order. So hopefully they're here for release day. Lately they have been. Alejandro Ozuna, Sandy Alcantara, Vlad, and the green PCA. There we go. 68 out of 75. Second year for the Cubbies. Rebecca in the 4. Rebecca with the first 2 numbered coming out. Or I guess 2 out of the first 3. Forgot about the Rice. Will Wagner, Zach Neto, Lightspeed Otani, and Alan Roden. We got to have a bunch of base packs coming. Offset some of those parallel packs. Mike Trout, Nick York, Shota, and Stephen Kwan. Drew Thorpe, Ketel Marte, Gunnar Henderson, and Orelvis Martinez. Rookie, Lou Bob, Orelvis Martinez Refractor, and Chris Sale. Zach DeZenzo, Chris Bryant, Spencer Schwellenbach, and Edwin Diaz. Reese Hines, Bobby Witt, Lightspeed, J-Ram, and Jackson Jobe. Yeah, knew we were going to get a patch of base packs here. River Ryan, Christian Yelich, Thomas Sajaci, Starfractor. There we go. Cardinals. Brent Rooker. Cardinals are Sean in the 1. Supposedly a little shorter. Few a case. Thomas to JC. Ozzy Albies, Kevin Alcantara, Jacob Wilson, ET, and Robert Hassel. Come on. Come on. Get a big one here. Corbin Burns, Dylan Cruz, rookie. Trey Turner, refractor. Ben Williamson. Cruz. Come on, come on. Petey, Gleyber Torres, Ultraviolet Beam, Yamamoto, and Victor Mesa Jr. All right, down towards the bottom. Aaron Shunk, Bryce Harper, Ultraviolet Beam, Drake Baldwin, and Jacob Wilson, rookie. Bottom 4 packs. Come on. Teoscar Hernandez, Paul Skeens base, Luisa Reyes die cut, launched into orbit, Bryce Harper, no number on that one, just a base insert, and the Jorbit Vivas Nucleus. Come on, come on, come on. Nico Horner, Dalen Lyle, rookie. Austin Wells and Denzel Clark, rookie. They started off hot. So we got an extra card in one of those packs, and it came out of this one. Nolan Arenado, Matt Shaw, and Aaron Judge. Just a 3-card pack there. The one with the die cut had a 5th. Come on, space. Thomas Harrington, Matt Chapman, Shohei Ohtani, ET, and Isaac Collins, rookie. So no auto in that box. We got some numbered, but we got them out quick, man. All the fun stuff was on the top. Dylan Cruz, base rookie. Thomas Sajaci, Starfractor, short print. Pete Alonso. Pete Crow Armstrong to 75 on the green. Robert Hassel to gold to 50. And then Ben Rice to 199. No planetary, no auto there. Just print that list real fast, and we can jump right into the next one. Yeah, for sure, guys. But sorry, I couldn't hit you a little harder in that one. Let's see. All right, there we go. Somebody give me a number between 1 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which box you guys like for round number 3? Hopefully we can hit this one a little harder than that last one. Had a couple good cards in that one. Just was hoping for a little higher ceiling. First number I got is 2. 2's first number up, Kayla. So 1, 2. That's our box. All right, bringing this on screen. Sean, I got you in the 1 spot in this one. Andrew Kersey's in 2. Michael Sullivan's in 3. Kayla Gray's in 4. Michael Sullivan's in 5. Kurt McHenry's in 6. Andrew Kersey's in 7. Rich Tribute is in 8. Skylar Dugan's in 9. Scott Dorman is in spot number 10. Here's my third one. 2025 Topps Cosmic Chrome 1-box triple random live fill number 3 for today, 12/22. 5 times on the random, 30 teams on the list. Diamondbacks down to Nats. As always, 5 times on that randomizer. You guys have heard the drill by now. Just if you're in spot 5, you get all the 5s. 5, 15, 25. 6 gets the 6s. 6, 16, 26. So on and so forth. Good luck. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin, 5. Padres down to the Guardians. You guys got to be tired of hearing me say that. Pasting. Actually, I guess I'll just do this. There we go. All right, Sean, I got you with the Padres, Mets, and O's. Andrew Kersey, Royals, Blue Jays, and Pirates. Michael Sullivan, Mariners, Nats, and Dodgers. Good set. Kayla Gray, Tigers, Marlins, and A's. Michael Sullivan, Yankees, Rays, and White Sox. Kurt McHenry, Rangers, Braves, and Red Sox. Andrew Kersey, Giants, Stros, and Cardinals. Rich with the Cubs, Angels, and Diamondbacks. Skyler with the Twins, Brewers, and Reds. Scott Dorman, Rockies, Phillies, and Guardians. Time's open for trades. All right, not seeing any trade talk. Last call. Go ahead and print the list while we're at it. I got a little label printer. It's just easier for me to print these on shipping labels, so come out on these. All right, let's rock. Round 3, here we go. We've gotten one auto from the case so far. I'm curious if I do end up pulling one of the lunar boxes, if I'm going to immediately recognize the red packs. I definitely did not last year. So they completely caught me by surprise. All right, White Hole coming. I think that's the first one of the case. Gleyber Torres, Nico Horner, Jeremy Pena, and Tyler Locklear is our White Hole. You get a few of those per case. I think it's like 1 in 3, 1 in 4. Like 2 or 3 a case. Unnumbered. Dalen Lyle, Austin Wells, Star Clusters. That's all Reds. Johnny Bench, Barry Larkin, Ellie De La Cruz, and then Manny Machado. Paul Goldschmidt, Cade Norton, Lightspeed, Ichiro, and Austin Riley. That's thick. It's probably just extra cards. Dude, I don't think it is extra cards. Hold on, that's thick. Is there do they have patches in here? Helio Ramos, Matt Olson, Ultraviolet Beam, Matt Shaw, Jackson Churio. I haven't seen one if they do. Thomas Harrington, Matt Chapman, Jacob deGrom, and Logan Gilbert. And it doesn't feel like a stack of cards. Like it's not sliding around. Brian Reynolds, Jung-Hoo Lee, Julio E.T., and Jaron Duran. It might just be a bunch of cards in there, a bunch of base cards. If it is, I'm sorry, I don't know. I got a hunch it's not. It feels like something. It feels like a thick hit. Garrett Cole, Blake Snell, Max Scherzer Refractor, and Adele Amador. Jace Young, Rafi Devers, Launched into Orbit Die Cut, Chipper Jones, Brooks Baldwin. Angel Martinez, Jose Altuve, Jackson Jobe, E.T., and Kyle Schwarber. Grant McRae, Zach Wheeler, William Contreras, and Will Smith. Logan O'Hoppe, Trey Turner, Cade Horton, E.T., and Max Fried. Leo Jimenez, Yu Darvish, Star Clusters, Jacob Wilson and Nick Kurtz, Willie Adames. Giancarlo Stanton, Juan Soto, J-Ram Refractor, and Agustin Ramirez. Luis Castillo, George Springer, Adolis Garcia, and the green, Francisco Alvarez, 61 out of 75. So Alvarez is going to Mets. Sean in the 1. Isaac Paredes, Royce Lewis, Ultraviolet Beam, Ellie De La Cruz, and then Michael Harris. Pete Crow Armstrong, Clayton Kershaw, Will Warren, Marcelo Mayer. We're in the bottom 4. Jordan Lawler, Junior Caminero, Lightspeed, Chandler Simpson, Kevin Alcantara, Nucleus. On the off chance that that's something crazy, I want to clip it. I'm going to pull the list off the screen, just clear the windshield for just a minute. I'll put them back up. Make it pretty for when we got to send this video to Topps. J-Ram, Tyler Locklear, Christian Campbell, E.T., and Caleb Durbin. Luke Keyshaw, Garrett Crochet, Christian Campbell, and Venus Marcelo Mayer. Second Marcelo Mayer of the case. Let's go. This time a Venus. A little further out. Planetary Pursuit going to the Bo Sox. Red Sox were... Who had them? Red Sox, Kurt McHenry in the 6. All right. What's in this thick one? Yeah, dude, it's definitely thick, and I don't think that's a stack of cards. I think that's something thick. Good luck. It's a stack of cards. They're stuck together. That's why it's... Wait, no. That's not stuck together. Hold on. You know what? It's a pressed acetate. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Nick Kurtz, rookie up front. Ha-Seong Kim. It looks like a stack of cards. It is not. That is, I think that's one card. Hold on. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Let's go. KC, where we at? Andrew Kersey. Bobby Witt. Dude, that's nasty. Is it the planetarium? Is that what that is? I think we never pulled one last year. First one this year. I think that's the planetarium. Hold on a second. Let me look at the checklist real quick. I know I got it up here somewhere. Topps Chrome update, not that one. Oh, that's still Chrome update. Here, let me look it up. $20.25. Topps Chrome Cosmic. Hey, let me take a look. Hold on. Hold up. Inserts. Yep, planetarium. And that is P10, Bobby Witt. That's it. Yep, that is the planetarium. Dude, that is so nasty. Wow. Do they have the odds on here? Release. Sorry, I'm looking for the odds list. Specific inserts. I have to look it up later. I was trying to see if I could pull the odds out. Dude, that's really nasty, man. That's the first one of those I've pulled. So that's what threw me off. Is it's got that like it's a weird. It's the different layers are all pressed into a stack of cards. So from the side, it looks like a stack of cards. But yeah, you don't want to peel that apart. That is one big card. Dude, that's sick, man. Wow. Nice hit, Andrew. Yeah, we can RCR the mayor for sure. Probably going to be too thick here. Well, you know what? RCR, it might go. Let me see. Hold on. I'll be able to tell when I go to try to top load. Yeah, when I go to top load it. All right. If it doesn't fit in this, it won't have a shot. I tell you what, Andrew, what I can do, if you want it RCR'd, hold off. Don't send anything yet. I can ask them like, hey, can we RCR this? If it's, I'll put a little note on. Like, if it's too thick, we understand. But we can give it a shot. Doesn't hurt to ask. They're working tomorrow, so they'll be here. I can definitely find out. Dude, that is so sweet, man. That is such a good looking card. Wow. Dude, nice hit, man. Nice hit, Andrew. Love it. We got to put that up. We got to hang that one. I want to sit here and look at that one. Pretty. We said RCR the mayor as well. Gotcha. Yeah, dude, Venus is the furthest I've seen yet. That's only the second Venus out of like closing in on 30 boxes. I've had a handful of Suns, and that's my second Venus, and that's been all I've been able to find so far. Yeah, I know I know the hits don't spread around in that box, but dude, that is nasty. Here, let me put that on the back. And then we're going to RCR the Marcelo. Got him. So, yeah, Francisco Alvarez to 75. Tyler Locklear on the white hole. That Venus Marcelo Mayer. We're going to RCR that one. And then the big one, Bobby Witt Planetary. Like, when I felt the thick pack and we just kept getting all base, I'm like, dude, that's got to be something. Sure enough, man. Dude, that's so sick. It's going to come down to surface. It always does. These, like, acetate finish cards, they're really, really easy to scuff. So my guess is it's probably going to just kind of come down to, does it have a clean surface? And here's hoping, man. Fingers crossed. It's the hardest one for me to just look at and tell as well. Dude, that card's awesome, man. Love that. All right, here, let me put them back up. Put the list back up. And I may end up clipping that. Here we go. Oops. So we are on round 4, I believe we said. Sorry, I just forgot to cross these 2 spots off. We're good. All right, there we go. All right. For box number 4, 1, 2, 3, or 4. For round 4, which box you want is what I meant. Box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4. First number I see. All right. While y'all are picking that, let me go ahead and start running through them. So I got Sean Gus in spot 1, Bobby Payne's in 2, Michael Sullivan's in 3, Mitch Groff's in 4, Michael Sullivan's 5, Rebecca's in 6, Bobby's in 7, Kurt is in 8, Andrew Kersey's in 9, Mitch Groff's in spot 10. Yeah, Mitch, I got you, bud. The Trey Turner, for sure. Hold on, let me just write this down. RCR for Mitchell Groff. Yeah, got you, bud. All right, and yeah, for sure, man. No worries. Where we at? There it is. All right, so here is round 4, 2025 Topps Cosmic Chrome 1 box triple random. This is live field number 4 for today, 12/22. 5 times on the randomizer, 30 teams on the list. Diamondbacks through Nats. Best of luck. Here we go. Y'all know how it works by now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I do still need somebody to pick a box. I got the Reds down to the Cubs. Somebody give me a number between 1 and 4. Copy in. Appreciate it, Kurt. Box number 2. All right, Sean Gus, I've got you with the Reds, Yankees, and O's. Bobby Payne, Phillies, Giants, Nats. Let's see. Michael Sullivan with the Red Sox, Braves, and Rays. Mitch Groff, Brewers, Pirates, Marlins. Michael Sullivan, Angels, Rangers, and Mets. Rebecca with the Royals, Mariners, and Padres. Bobby Payne, Blue Jays, Dodgers, and Rockies. Kurt McHenry, Astros, Cardinals, White Sox. Andrew Kersey, Twins, A's, and Tigers. Mitch Groff with the Guardians, Diamondbacks, and the Cubbies. There's box number 2. All right. Any action going on in the Monday night game yet? Wow, 7-7 already, halfway through the first. Alec Pierce and DeMarcus Robinson, a couple of 20-yard catches. Let's see. Kittle's got 1 for 26. That helps me. McCaffrey 3 for 15 is not a bad pace. Man, I tell you what, I almost played Rivers on the under. He's got 73 yards passing in the first half of the first quarter. I'm glad I pulled off that. I think I played Pittman catches. I don't think he's got one yet. That's all right. I need the Niners to get this done. The Niners win, the Jags make the playoffs officially. Locked in. So I know we're all pulling for them. Just let's see where the football guys are at. Make sure nobody's asking anything real quick. Last call on trades, guys. Do we have another one or is that blank? That's blank. Okay. right, here we go. All right, so this is our last round that's been filled. This is round 4, right? Yep, round 4. And I've got round 5's on the screen. No takers yet on round 5, so haven't got any movement on that one yet. We got 3 spots down on Bowman Chrome if anybody wants to get any movement on that, or if anybody's looking for like Percy's or anything else. Last call coming up. Football is full. If you're in that football break, I'm going to go through and verify payments. I was caught up with payment verification when we went live for baseball, so I just got to follow up with the people that have hopefully paid between when we went live and now. And then if I'm missing any payments, I got to get them tagged and get them paid in and get ready. Should not be very long for football, though. All right, here we go. Good luck, guys. Jacob DeGrom, Brian Reynolds, Michael Reynolds, Nick York Purple, 88 out of 150, and Jackson Merrill. So Pirates getting first color. Pirates were Mitch in the 4. Jordan Lawler, Luke Keyshaw, Garrett Crochet, Corbin Carroll. Jung-Hoo Lee, Garrett Cole, Ultraviolet Beam, Luis Sanhel Acuna, and Randy Rosarina. Blake Snell, Paul Goldschmidt, Cade Horton, and Yamamoto, second year. Some gold, might be the auto. Logan O'Hoppe, James Wood, base rookie. Dodger Star Clusters, Ohtani, and Betts. It is an auto. Rookie auto. Good luck, guys. That's gold to 50. Brooks Lee for the Twins, 45 out of 50. Minnesota, Andrew Kersey in the 9. Top load the wood. So our second auto from the case. We have had case. The only other case we had did have only 2 autos in it, but it is supposed to be 4 autos per case. I say supposed to be because, again, our first one we only had 2, and I talked to the card shop here who said that theirs had 2 as well. So Trey Turner, Giancarlo Stanton, Andrew McCutchen, and Jordan Lawler, 92 out of 199. Juan Soto, Isaac Paredes, Lightspeed Julio, and Dylan Cease. Nick Kurtz, base rookie. Drew Romo, Mike Trout, E.T. Nucleus, Wilyer Abreu. There's the big Amish. Royce Lewis, Pete Crow Armstrong, Clayton Kershaw, Marcus Semien. Helio Ramos, Matt Olson, Chris Sale Refractor, and Yordan Alvarez. Well, let me get a long planetary here. Jace Young, Rafi Devers, Luis Angel Acuna, Lightspeed, and a backwards for no reason, Caden Dana. How does that even happen? Will Warren, Jose Ramirez, Kyle Tucker, E.T., and John Kinsey Noel. I don't get how that happens. How they end up backwards and upside down, and it doesn't make any sense. Tyler Locklear, Luis Angel Acuna, Giancarlo Stanton, Refractor, Drake Baldwin, base rookie. Angel Martinez, Jose Altuve, Grant McCray, and Ezekiel Tovar. William Contreras, Leo Jimenez, Ultraviolet Beam Jackson Churio, and Nacho Alvarez. Come on. Zach Wheeler, Yu Darvish. Bottom of the box, Vlad, Stars in the Night. Here we go. Let me drop one. We'll take it. Not a monster, but we'll still take it. Adley Rutschman's. Nukes bring nukes. Let's get another one. Who had Blue Jays. There they are. Bobby Payne in the 7. With the Vlad. Lawrence Butler, Gunnar Henderson, Ultraviolet Beam, J-Dom, and Bo Bichette. Gold coming. Kobe Mayo, Chase Dolander, another Nucleus, Dansby Swanson on this one. And it is a light speed gold to 50. Christian Campbell, okay. 24 out of 50. Bo Sox. Michael Sullivan in the 3. Yeah, sorry, Skylar. I saw your message pop across, but I didn't see it in time to see what it said. So, yeah, but still live. I know you messaged me. I didn't see what it was. Seiya Suzuki, Justin Henry Malloy, Lightspeed, James Wood, and Edgar Cuero. And then last pack, and that'll be everything so far. So I'm gonna make I'm gonna go ahead and make last call. If anybody's looking for anything Percy wise, let me know. If anybody's wanting to cut a box or anything like that, last call. This is base. Luis Castillo, George Springer, Juan Soto, ET, and Kumar Rocker. If you need to RCR or anything, gotten pretty busy, tuned out. Yeah, I've got them back there, man. I don't have them in front of me. I don't remember calling you out though, bud. Yeah, can't remember, man. I don't think it was. But you should be able to go back and rewatch it here if you need to. Or give me just a minute. Let me run through this. I'll check it here real fast. Christian Campbell, Lightspeed, gold to 50. Nick Kurtz, base rookie. Jordan Lawler to 199. James Wood, base rookie. Nick York to 150. Vlad, Stars in the Night. Brooks Lee, gold auto to 50. All right, and that is round 4. Rewatch tonight. Okay, perfect. Sounds good, bud. Yeah. Let me know. I don't think there was in that one. I don't remember calling you, but I wouldn't say that with confidence. I definitely could be wrong. All right, let's see. Let me print this real quick. And like I said, last call. If anybody's looking to pick anything else up, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Hop over to football, and we'll get that football break cracked. So again, if you're in that one, I just got to verify payments. I got to finish verifying payments. So it is mostly paid up. I think as of when we went live, we were like 2 spots from closing. Those have since closed. And I think there were, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 missing payments. So I'm going to see if those are in yet. Hopefully. And if not, I'll start tagging people. All right. Well, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me rip those for you. Congrats on all the hitters tonight. If I wasn't able to get you a hit, hopefully I get you guys on the next one. I will have a break tomorrow. But then Wednesday and Thursday, Christmas Eve and Christmas, I will be camera off. So going to be with the kids on Christmas Eve and Christmas. I do plan on coming in on Friday the 26th, the day after. So if you're looking to get into a break on day after, I should be here. I will probably lift the time restraint on that one and just say runs once full, or once we're full and paid. I do the 3 o'clock thing to give people, particularly on the East Coast, a chance to get off work. I mean, I can't do it for the West Coast to get off work because by then the East Coast is like eating dinner and going to bed. But I try to make it work. So with it being day after Christmas, I think most people are probably off. So might lift the time slot on that one. But cool. All right, guys. Well, appreciate it. Congrats on all the hitters today. If I wasn't able to get you hit, again, hopefully get you next time. And I will see you guys over in football, or I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.